Misfits, I asked you guys which episode should I react to next for Doctor Who, and you guys decided Demons of the Punjab. Let's get into it. I've heard this one is really good, so I have pretty high expectations, especially after Rosa.
I said no fuss.
The first woman married in Pakistan, did you know this?
Wow.
And I was the first Muslim woman to work in a textile mill.
Represent! Ugh.
Grandad
I
said
love
he
seeing more
danced
Muslims in
every
TV now, it's awesome.
It must never be fixed.
Why not?
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay,
Nanny, please.
clearly something.
You won't understand.
What's the point in having a mate with a time machine if you can't nip back and see your gran when she was younger?
Nah, that's a bad idea. That's never a good idea, guys. Did we not learn anything from Rose going back and seeing her dad?
Have you got a time or place? I know she lived in Lahore in the 50s. But other than that,
I mean, I could, but I shouldn't. Unless, no.
You're going to. You're definitely going to. We know she's going to. She can't
it's
resist.
a risk.
Well,
I
like
mean-
none of our other trips have ever been risky.
I have apologised for the Death-Eyed Turtle Army.
Death-Eyed Turtle Army.
No interfering.
I mean, obviously there's gonna be interference. I mean, that's just the setup.
It's pretty northern Punjab.
What is happening?
Hey, get off the road!
We're
We're
family.
friends. Family friends.
Nice
We're on
save.
our way to say hello.
I'm late. Maureen's gonna kill me.
Is that her grandfather? Are they about to get married? Is that like the official? Oh, that has to, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just. That's freaking creepy. Look at those mountains. Oh, you're not supposed to meet her. This can't be. Oh, okay.
You're hungry.
This cannot be good. How are you gonna explain that?
Yeah. Excited. Uncle Mally. You know, Uncle Mally. There are loads of Uncle Mally. Exactly. Well,
Good call.
15 valleys over. And that
Oh,
Uncle Malik's third cousin's younger sister.
wow.
And these are my friends. Ryan, Graham, and the doctor.
That's
Right.
epic.
All the way from England. You might want to keep that to yourself right now.
Right. Uncle Malik's not coming to the wedding as well, is he?
I knew it.
There's a
I
wedding.
knew it. I knew it.
Which is why we're here.
Better than me.
Let us watch.
The man Umbrin is about to marry is not my granddad.
Defo, totally sure?
Yes. For starters, Prem's a Hindu name. We're Muslim. And he doesn't look anything like the photos. It's not him.
And
Huh.
she's your nan, right?
Yeah, she does look like the photo.
But Prem's wearing the watch your nanny gave you in the future.
So what? She had a secret Hindu first
Weird.
husband?
Doc, I reckon the house nearly up, mate.
We can't go. I came here for answers. All I've got is more questions.
I knew this would happen.
Why did you do it then?
I'll help. And Yaz.
Right. Thanks, Yaz.
Doctor never
Big moment,
leaves.
you won't forget this.
But that's okay. Something great will happen for sure.
Partition. We're in the middle of the partition of India.
Oh my gosh.
The land belongs to everyone, has done for centuries. One day doesn't change that.
I love you, brother, but you're wrong.
What is happening?
Look! Demons!
Oh my god.
I told you this would happen. I told you these days were cursed.
What kind of demons? Who are they?
They've gone.
Whoa! They just like disapparated like in Harry Potter. That was cool. That was very cool actually.
Stay away.
What are they doing?
Who are you?
Oh,
You say you're Umbrine's family.
tread
but
carefully.
Clearly you're not.
Tread carefully,
And you ran
man.
at those demons like you didn't care.
I don't think they're demons.
They're aliens.
By the time I got back, Manish wasn't my baby brother anymore.
People grow up. We all
I
have to
don't
find our
trust
own way.
him. His
Some of
brother,
us need
there's
more
something up
guidance
to
than
him. He
others.
knows something.
Tread softly. You're treading on your own history.
We do not need Reapers again. Oh, please be careful. This whole idea was stupid.
Seems like a transplant doorway.
Whoa!
Nice.
That's awesome! Like freaking Harry Potter, guys.
Taking a look at that.
Okay, just gonna steal it. Yep, good. Good job. Has no one seen Indiana Jones? Really? You can't just take stuff. You gotta replace it. She's just stealing all their stuff.
You disrupt our work.
Oh my god, how many eyes do they have?
Don't answer to
Ew!
You must leave.
Oh, I hate eyes. Oh, there's way too many.
Still not interfering, are we? Oi! The alien assassins started it. We can't leave now.
Isn't that what it happens every single time?
Erased.
She's like,
We can't have a universe with no Yaz.
I'm not gonna interfere. They started it, so I have to interfere. That's the tagline for Doctor Who.
You could marry us. Don't be ridiculous.
I suppose I could.
Nope. She's just like, yeah,
I
sure.
haven't
Why
officiated
not?
a wedding since Einstein's.
Kanar would have understood.
Is anyone else getting Harry Potter vibes from the
He said he
glasses
was
and
only
his
fighting for
haircut?
you lot so he could get rid
There's a
of
lot
you.
of Harry Potter going
And now
on
it's
in
happening.
this. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. They're back, they're coming back, they're coming back, they're coming back. Run, maybe? No, 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 no! Oh no.
No longer assassins.
Well then,
Now they are
why?
witnesses.
What does that mean?
This is now the Thajarian mission, to bear witness to those alone, to see, to bear pain, honor life
Wow.
as it passes. As each one passes, we commemorate union.
That's what Prime saw you do to Kunal. What you were doing to the whole
So
man.
he died
But why here? Why now?
not by them.
Millions will perish, unseen,
Oh, wow.
unknown in the days to come here.
The casualties of partition.
We read the time waves.
Oh my gosh.
But why this family? Why this land?
This is actually
If you didn't
beautifully
kill
heartbreaking. This is so
If you were
sad.
only honoring his death.
Somebody
How did he
who
die?
doesn't want the wedding.
We can show
Somebody
you.
is killing people off. Somebody who doesn't want this to happen is going to kill him. Oh no. Oh no. I knew there was something wrong with him. I did not trust him. How
These are the best clothes I
can you
have.
just
You look great.
talk to him knowing he's gonna die? God, this is depressing.
I'm going to be the first woman married in Pakistan.
Of course you are.
That's what she means by that. Oh my gosh.
Didn't work this land for you, Umbri.
Okay, no, he did it. He definitely
I
did it.
worked it for my brothers.
Yep, he definitely did it.
One who didn't come back, and the other I wish hadn't.
Enough managed.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing?
The
You do the
watch.
Hindu thing with a rope. Only right, I do a Muslim thing too. This is your mahat. Yours to keep forever.
Prem,
That's really beautiful. Oh, that's how I got broken.
I'm sorry.
Ghost.
it's fine. It's perfect. This is us forever.
Oh no. Oh no. I knew it was him. Oh, I knew it was
Is
him.
that what you used to shoot the holy man?
No. What is wrong with you?
We are your people, Prem. India's your country. You and Kunal fought for this.
This is not what I fought for.
You're just gonna watch? It's
We
time.
will watch over him now.
Oh, it's time. Oh my gosh.
No. Tell me another time. I love you, Nani.
And I love you too, Vicky.
That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Okay, so before we get into this episode, let's state the obvious. It's Father's Day. Back from the 9th Doctor. when Rose wanted to go meet her father, and the doctor was like, oh, that's not a good idea because you don't want to mess with timelines, but he does it anyway. And then they go, and she interferes, and then there's Reapers, and then he dies, and she has to watch him die, and it's just a mess. It is a mess. So when Yaz comes and is like, oh, I want to go see my grandmother when she was young, and the doctor was like, that's not a good idea, but you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Did you learn nothing? Clearly, completely forgot about everything that happened. Let's also talk about the fact that the doctor is always like, let's never interfere. We can't interfere. We can't mess with the timelines. We have to just be bystanders and watch what happens. And yet, every time, the doctor just jumps right in. Just jumps on in. Like, maybe I shouldn't get involved. You know what? I'm gonna officiate your wedding. That aside, I actually really enjoyed this episode. I think the content was very educational and informative. I was actually hoping that we would see more though. They talked about this big event that was gonna happen, and you heard stuff on the radio, and they talked about all these mobs and riots and all this sort of stuff. And I was kind of hoping that we would get to see a little more of what was happening, because this is such a big thing. And we just kind of stayed with the little family in the barn. I mean, I was hooked from the beginning when they talked about being Muslim, and seeing Muslim characters that are not terrorists is rare. And so it's nice to see strong characters that are Muslim representing. So I love that. That was great. Unfortunately, with the state that our world is in right now, these episodes are happening so often. I mean, I live in the US right now. I don't want to even talk about our political situation. I don't even want to get into it. But it's like that in a lot of places in the world right now, including Britain. So it's only natural that they would do so many episodes based on the injustices that are happening. We had that with Rosa, and it's understandable because of everything that is happening. Like the line when they're like, we grew up together and we were all a part of a community, and all of a sudden now we have to leave and stuff like that, and it sucks. But that is happening everywhere. And so that was incredibly powerful. The alien twist, they're not assassins, they're actually these creatures who look way too creepy for what they are, but they came in and they just want to be with the people who die alone, and that's actually quite beautiful. It is weird that they collect their like essence, or I don't know what they collect, but they collect the head, the hologram thing, which is super creepy. But it's kind of beautiful that they don't want people to die alone, because that's what happened to their people. And so they're traveling the world, being with the people that die by themselves. And that's beautiful. I didn't see it coming in the slightest, because I definitely thought they were assassins. At least they knew not to interfere. My biggest complaint for this episode, though, and the reason why I honestly prefer Father's Day. Father's Day is my favorite Christopher Eccleston episode. I love it. He did an incredible job. It's such a powerful episode, and it just shows you Rose and the Ninth Doctor's relationship. It just sums it up in that episode. And you find out so much about Rose, and you just, I love it. It's just, I can't even put into words. It's a great episode. It's one of my all-time favorites. It is better than this one for the reason that it was only the Doctor and Rose. 3 companions and the Doctor in this one was not a good idea. You don't need all 3 companions, and they kind of ruined it by doing that. It should have just been Yaz and the Doctor. We didn't need Graham or Ryan. They didn't really add much to the story at all. They were just kind of there. And honestly, they shouldn't have been, because this is Yaz's story, and I would have loved to see more interaction between her and the Doctor, and how the Doctor is trying to protect her and help her, like he did with Rose and Father's Day. I would have loved to see that dynamic in the episode with just one companion, the one that was being affected, Yaz and the Doctor, but we had the other 2. You don't need every companion for every single episode. 3 is way too many. The other thing that was weird, I'm going to bring up Father's Day one more time, last time, promise. At the end of Father's Day, when Rose is talking to Jackie mentions, oh yeah, there was this girl that was with your dad when he died. That was Rose. Because Rose was there and it altered the timeline, and now Jackie remembers. Why does Yaz's grandmother not remember that she was there on the most important day of her life? Clearly you would remember that. So why did the timeline not get altered? It should have been slightly altered. I mean, you... Explain it. Explain it to me, because I don't understand. I don't know. Overall, I enjoyed the episode. There were a few flaws and things I would have liked to be different, but it was an entertaining episode for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. What did you think of Demons of the Punjab? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you agree, disagree? I want to know your thoughts. Let's have a discussion. Make sure you're subscribed so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video, and so you can participate in any polls that I post so you can pick which episodes I react to next. I will see you next Thursday. Remember to keep it weird and keep it real.